Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am JayLee. This JLeesCorner. This is my review for The Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 5, Episode 13. The episode wasn't much. The good part didn't come to the end and Karen let everybody have it. Okay, so let's just get to it. If you have not done so already, please come over to subscribe to my channel to become a whole JayBird, dun 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 dun, and all that goodness and stuff. Okay, do not forget to also like, to comment, and to share this video. You can follow me on IG and Twitter at J_Lees_Corner. Okay. Remember to breathe it on out, to always inhale and to always exhale, to relax, to relate, to release it, to center yourself and everyone around you. Okay, bam. Got that out the way. What is Gizelle wearing? How you mess up an outfit this simple? Okay, how you didn't at least match the shirt to the purse? The shirt and the purse and the fur, rat fur don't match. Okay, it doesn't match, Gizelle. Did you not see that? Okay, and why your earrings look gold but your bracelets look silver? What is you doing with your life? You don't have no money for no stylist? Girl, she just gets on my nerve. I just don't get what she doing in life. Because it just don't match. Why would you not just put on a black shirt? Or why would you put a pink purse on? It's just aggravating. Anyway, Gizelle out here meeting up with Wine to get an engagement ring for Robyn. Now she brings up how me and Jamal could get remarried, and when we do, I would want a ring that's double the size of the last one. So the last one was 5, I want 10. Gizelle, your fashion choices does not equip you to require a 10-carat diamond ring. I don't think the church want that man buying you a 10-carat diamond ring unless it's made of velvet. Okay, get a 10-carat ring made of velvet. And I don't think her and Jamal gonna get remarried. That's a robotic marriage. So why get there? Whatever I'm saying, they looking at rings and whatnot. Now, Gizelle, picked up a ring that was like was $59,000. I'm like, Gizelle, you can't afford that ring. Do not go shopping with somebody else's money and pick up shit you can't afford, okay? Pick up your own price range. And why I say, nah, I can't get that one. You say my budget, Gizelle, is between $8,000 to $10,000. I'm like, that's realistic because they not rich. They not even wealthy. They probably live in check to check, okay, or season to season and whatnot. So the lady like, okay, we can do that. We do it 8 to 10 grand. So she leave with the good rings, come back with the cheaper rings, and she brings up a ring. Okay, it's a Morganite diamond. They say those are more rare than diamonds, but I'm like, but they cheaper because this ring is the ring was gonna be $8,900. I was like, oh. So is it a cubic zirconia? It's a special kind of diamond. I just don't know. I don't know. First of all, it looked like costume jewelry, okay? But if she likes it, because, Gizelle said Robyn said she wanted this kind of ring. Robyn probably went and Googled how much they cost to see what they can afford and picked from that. But, I mean, again, if she like it, I love it. And I'm like, I mean, whatever. So now he has a ring. But, again, no one cared that Wine and Robyn getting engaged. Like, no one. Only because we know what already happened. They leaked the footage. So, go get married by now. Okay, anyway, we then see Monique at home. And she's preparing for her third live for Lazy Mom's podcast. She's a little bit worried because the ticket sales were low. Okay, so at this point, she's doing out-of-pocket shit, okay? Because she's got recoup money from selling tickets. You know what I'm saying? She's paying for more things than she thought she would. I would have either canceled it or made it on a smaller scale, because even when you are a wealthy person, you don't want to keep shelling out money for something for no reason. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason to spend that kind of money right now. Now, she was talking to a friend of the family or whatnot. I think it's like Chris's godfather, Chris's best friend, honey, somebody who'll be around helping them do things and whatnot. And she brings up how I was embarrassed about the whole fight situation. I'm saying, and I got to the point 2 weeks after the fight that I feel bad. Like I really do feel bad. And I wanted to go and apologize to Candiace and talk to Candiace, but Candiace has since pressed charges. So now I can't talk to her, okay? Because now it's a legal matter. So I'm gonna let that be. Now she then says she's gonna call all the ladies and invite them to her event. And see if they want to come because she wants them to see that she has worked on herself over these past 2 weeks, and she wants them to see the progress she's made with her feelings and whatnot. So she called Robyn. Robyn said, "Oh hey, well, let me think about it." But Robyn, she not coming, okay? Karen then said, "Yes, I'll come. I'll be there, whatever." Now she calls Wendy. Wendy on the phone say, "Well, I would be a fucked up person, to support you because the last time I talked to you, you said you didn't have any remorse." I don't like Wendy. Okay, I don't like her. I don't like her edges. I don't like her attitude. I don't like her wigs. I don't like her nails. She really irks my nerve with the mindset of anyone that's made a mistake. I don't care about you. You are beneath me, and I will be a fucked up person to show anyone support who the last time I talked to them had no remorse. I'm not going to ask you, hey, what has happened since then? Have you changed or grown since then? Let me give you the benefit of the doubt to see, because people change and they can grow and they feelings can change. She didn't do any of that. So I say fuck Wendy, okay, with two sick penises on a Tuesday on a tic-tac mountain of bullshit. Okay, she made me damn mad. And my thing is, Monique, like, I made a mistake, okay? But I'm trying to show them my growth, and they don't want to come to see the growth. I agree, okay? Now, we then see Karen and Ray. Karen and Ray go to see a life coach. Now, Ray don't believe in counseling. But I'm like, Ray, you too old to be using up excuses of, I don't believe in counseling. If your marriage is in trouble, go see a counselor. Okay, Ray? Anyway, Ray brings up at the conference, it's a life coach. But Ray brings up, I'm getting ready to be retired. I'm at the retirement age. But I'm so used to Karen being, Ray's wife. And now I'm just Karen's husband. So again, it's a shift in the dynamic or whatever. Now Karen bring up how I know things have changed and things have shifted, to us we now have to sustain our marriage. It's not as easy, because it's not that we have him working or me being at home with the kids or whatever. We now have to actively try to sustain our marriage. But I feel like Ray think he don't have to do anything for that. And I don't like that. Now, Ray, in my opinion, was like babbling. I'm like, because this old man talk, he kept bringing up how, when marriages work, when we make ourselves available to participate. And, before, her as a housewife, all she had to deal with was, like handling the house and me. And I don't know what he wants her to do. Like, I really feel like Ray wants her to be an home housewife, and that's why he feels like she's not there to participate in what he wants their marriage to be. And I think her point is, our marriage has changed and you don't want to acknowledge that. You just want things to be how it used to be, and that ain't how it's gonna go and whatnot. Now Karen brings up how we have to address, your business issues or whatever, what that did to us, because I had to help hold things down. I stood by my man, and it would be nice if my man would say, thank you for riding with me through the storm or whatever. Now Ray, like, well, I can't go back, to fix this or that, but I will say, thank you for all you've done. And they hug and kiss and whatnot. But I feel like we know that Karen said when she was drunk a couple episodes ago how she had to use some or half or a piece of her money to help Ray in his tax situation. And I feel like that's what she wants acknowledgement for. Just say thank you for helping me through that, bruh. And so in his own way, he said thank you, but I'm like, I still feel like they got a lot of things to discuss. Now we then see we at Wendy house. Wendy's house reminds me of Nene's house, okay? Because Alex would always say, Nene's house looks like a museum. It's just empty and bare. Wendy's house looks like a rental. It looks like them kids is too bad for them not to have nothing sitting around nowhere. It's too clean. That's a rental. Okay, we're gonna leave that be and whatnot. But anyway, she brings up even seeing her give her son breast milk or like an eye drop thing. I'm looking like, why are you eye dropping breast milk in them boys' mouth? Get him a cup. Get some shot glasses. Leave the girl. I don't like her. I don't. So she called Gizelle to invite Gizelle to an event she's having called Wine with Wendy. I don't want to go. She says, I'm inviting all the ladies except Monique. Okay, we don't care. And she's like, it's going to be us when black ladies come together to talk about, making positive changes in the community. Okay, cool. Now, she brings up how I am all about empowering women. Okay, not women who beat other women. A point in empowering women is to also acknowledge women. You can make a mistake and you are not that mistake. Women, you can do things and you can come back from that. Women, you have to acknowledge what you did, learn from it, and grow from it. I don't want to support any woman who can't do that. I would not want to support any woman who likes to talk down upon other women who did what? Made a mistake. To empower someone, you have to remind them that even in your non-perfect moments, you are worthy to be better. The way that Wendy is trying to write off Monique solely because she's too fucking boring to make it this season without joining onto the bandwagon of Robyn and Gizelle, which is what it is. She is a fake ass, want to be women empowerment, I believe in this and that person, okay? You speak as if Monique has a long history of beating up bitches, and she don't. She does not, okay? And the same aggression that Monique had before the fight is the same aggression each other woman on this show has shown at one point or the other. So, Wendy, bitch, you're not perfect. And you cannot sit up here and try to say that you want to empower other women if you're not trying to help empower Monique to be better without judging her, without rushing her feelings. Oh, bitch. Anyway, and I don't care. I'm being mean. I'm being rude. I don't care. Kiss my butt. Okay. I love you all. But anyway, she then calls Candiace. Candiace, I want to know how you doing, Candiace. I'm just calling to check on you and see how you doing. Candiace, now this is weeks after the fight. This isn't the following day. This isn't even the same week of the fight. This is weeks, 2-3 weeks later. Candiace says, I've been having to take it hour by hour because I have many panic attacks about what could happen next because all the people on Twitter are talking about me. Candiace, grow the fuck up. The fact that you are saying weeks after a fight where you was an active participant in the argument before the fight, you had all that mouth. To have all that mouth, you could not be at home having many. Is Chris beating you? Because what reason could you be having many panic attacks about wondering what's going to happen next from a person who you have not seen since the fight? This is why I say I don't care about Candiace and her antics, because Candiace is playing victim. She's trying to elongate her victimness. Okay, she wants us to feel like weeks after this fight, what she's doing is she's doing it because lawyers always say you have to show that you are stressed, okay, that you have, all these emotional issues, because that's how you get punitive damages, okay? She's doing all this for a civil suit, okay? I have to make it seem as if I am just so emotionally distraught that I could not function. I need like $5 million. That's what she's doing. I have to have post-it notes around to say I'm okay. Okay, I have to breathe so much because I am having panic attacks because bitch, please miss me with the bull of the shit. Candiace is full of shit. No one thinks Candiace deserves to get her ass whooped. What Candiace deserves is to be called out on playing victim weeks later. She wants money. Next up, we then see Jamal and Gizelle riding around for no reason. Okay, they're not dating. This is the fakest relation. This is either the fakest relationship or they're just that boring. They riding around. She's taking him to the airport because he came in for one day for one of his daughter's school events and whatnot. And Gizelle is basically in the car having a conversation with herself because Jamal did not say shit until right before they pulled up to the airport, or at least that's how production edited this scene and whatnot. Okay, now the whole time, I miss you, Jamal. You know what I'm saying? We live separately, but I miss you, and I don't want to break up with you, whatever. I don't want us to not be together. So I feel like, you know what I'm saying, we should like just be together. You know what I'm saying? I used to want, you know what I'm saying, just myself. I didn't want to lose myself in me and you. I wanted to keep my own space. And he like, we know that's what you told me. You know, you told me that you wanted to keep your individual space, that you did not want to lose yourself in this. And I made sure to, you know, follow those rules to not make you feel awkward. This is the first time that you're telling me something different, okay? Because you don't be really articulating and expressing yourself enough for me to know. Well, I thought you knew me. I knew I did before, but I'm not out here making any preconceived notions based on old assumptions on how you thought, okay? Because I'm different now, you different now. It's been 10 years or whatever, so you know what I'm saying, things are different. So going forward, I now know that you don't need so much space. Well, I mean, I don't think they're together now. I feel like even now, and in 2020, or what's this, October, they still live in two different states and only see each other via Skype, okay? And not even FaceTime, via Skype, okay? Who the fuck still Skypes? Gizelle and Jamal. Now, they go to the airport or whatnot, and he get on the plane to leave, and they hugging like cousins. That's a cousin hug. That's a cousin I have not seen you in years. I'm so happy to see you, cousin. That is not how anyone hugs anyone they want to have sex with. No one. That's how coworkers hug. They are coworkers. Oh, lying ass girl. This is a lying ass storyline I've ever seen, girl. Okay, we then see at Monique's event. She brings up how, you know, saying, you know, she tells the host lady, look, whatever questions the audience asks, I would not be talking about the Candiace fight at all. I don't want anything, you know, with the fight and whatnot. And okay, fine. Ashley is the only castmate who showed up. She brings up how Karen called her, Karen texted her like that morning and said she was not feeling well and so she couldn't come. And Monique like, well, I came to her perfume event, you know what I'm saying, when I was 9 months pregnant. I was pregnant. I was there, big belly and all, but I'm gonna leave it be or whatever. You know what I'm saying? She brings up how, you know, they want me to change, but no one wants to show up to see it. And I'm just like, you know, it is what it is. So Ashley brings up how no, she says to Ashley, you know what I'm saying, I now realize and feel that, you know, Candiace did not deserve what she got, you know what I'm saying, but I have to leave it at that because, again, it's now a legal issue and I can't talk to her about that. So at that point in time, Ashley brings up how Karen supposedly, how Karen told Candiace, you know, if it was me and it happened to me, you know, I would press charges. And now Monique like, what? She said, what? I'm so shocked. I am shocked because, you know what I'm saying, wow, oh, she's been so supportive, you know what I'm saying, of me or whatever. She's never told me that she encouraged Candiace to press charges. And I don't think Karen encouraged Candiace to press charge. I think she just said, if the roles were reversed and someone had attacked me, I will press charge. I'm not telling you to do that to Monique, but that's what I would do. It's a thin line between encouraging someone to do something and saying what you would have done if they was you in the situation. But I don't think Monique would have beat Karen ass. Anyway, so we do see the event starts, and the first question the lady asks, so, you know, what's the status of you and Candiace's friendship? I'm like, she just told you moments ago, okay? She don't want any, questions like that. And she said, just pray for us. Just pray for us. I'm like, well, that's nice. And, it seemed like she had like a nice little event or whatever. And it was what it was. Now, Robyn and Juan and them kids and her mama, her daddy go out. I didn't care. I didn't care, whatever. She tells her parents that she owed the IRS some money. Who gives a fuck? She brings them out, they want to buy a house and they can't. I don't care. And then she goes to the bathroom. And then Juan tells the parents that he's going to propose. And they say, cool. Pay her taxes. And that was it. No one cares about Robyn. No, no, no. Anyway, so we then see is Wendy's event. Now, Wendy, who had this event, is Robyn hiding from the IRS? Or is it the DEA? Why would she wear this wig? She clearly is hiding from someone. I assume maybe she's selling drugs, so the DEA looking for her because she's probably selling drugs to pay the IRS. I don't know, but the wig looked foolish. Okay, Robyn does not know how to pick wigs. This wig looks like it's made of straw. This is a Party City wig, okay? This is a wig that no one should wear out in public. It just doesn't know. It looks very, very synthetic, okay? This girl, this faker than fake. Anyway, at the event and whatnot, we do see is all the ladies there? Yes. So all the ladies are there. Of course, except Monique. We see Wendy up on stage in the green and whatnot. And, they chit-chat because it's black women discussing voting, policies, and all these things. Blah, 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 blah. I was listening, but I could not care because it's Wendy and I don't like it right now. And, Wendy brought up how, so many people are being locked up, and kids need to be going to, meditation instead of going to detention. How is that your thought when you see no room for Monique to grow from her mistake? How can you bring up how so many people are locked up for these other reasons that they should not be locked up for, and there are other alternatives for that, but you see no space in your heart to even understand or try to allow Monique to get to a better place? I don't like that about Wendy, and I don't want her back next season. Okay, I want her to get the fuck off my TV screen. Oh, she just gets on my goddamn nerves. Anyway, so we do see the ladies at the table chit chatting or whatever. At this point in time, I think Karen and Candiace had went downstairs to have a little chit chat, and we see Gizelle telling Robyn and Ashley that who told her that Wendy told her that while Karen was drunk one night that she brought up that how she spent half her money on Ray's tax issues. So now they're like, oh, well, Karen must be crying out for help because she don't ever tell her business or whatever. So messy ass Gizelle say she gonna go talk to Karen because I'm her friend and she must need some help. I'm looking like, girl, bye. They then get on Monique, and then you have Wendy who came and sat down, Gizelle and Robyn trying to kind of convince Ashley, well, Monique's a bad person. I'm like, leave her be. You hoes is crazy and we don't like y'all either, okay? This episode aggravated me. The amount of time Candiace, Wendy, Gizelle, and Robyn are spending trying to get everyone to be against, we're trying to get Ashley and Karen to be against Monique is mind-boggling. It's the weirdest shit ever. No one would watch this show for Gizelle or for Robyn or for Wendy. We don't. They not getting rid of Karen. They not getting rid of Abby. And they're not gonna get rid of Monique. They just won't. Girl, bye. Anyway, we then see downstairs is a little conversation between Karen and Candiace, okay? And, she's like, Karen, what I'm saying? I feel like you have made excuses. And, for Monique, you coddled Monique or whatever ever since the fight. And you basically have picked her side. And Karen was like, well, no, that's not true. It's not true at all. Candiace then like, well, I'm confused that, you saw what you saw, but you still being so soft on her. I'm saying, I need you to say that what she did was wrong. And Karen said, you know what? You are brilliant. You are very brilliant. Your mind is so powerful. but so is your mouth, okay? You keep telling me I have to be against Monique, and I am insulted by that, because let me remind you that last year I had your back. I was the one making excuses for you. I coddled you. I did not always agree with what you did or what you said to other people. So I'm not doing anything more for Monique now than I did for your ass last year. And I was like, let her know, Karen. Candiace has this way of forgetting all the shit that she do. Every person on this cast has said Candiace makes you want to punch her in the face. No one's done it except Monique, but her mouth is horrible and she likes to ignore that fact. And that is why people like myself feel like you can't have a reckless mouth and not be able to handle whatever consequences you get for your mouth. The same way that Monique has to have consequences for putting her hands on Candiace. Candiace is not innocent. She is not a victim. She is not. She was not assaulted. She got into a fight. She got into a fight and got beat up. Boom. Okay. Anyway, Karen then said, I told Monique that she was wrong. I told her that she needed help and that I would, help her and walk with her while getting that help. Okay, but I'm not I'm not about to, pick a side. I'm not picking anyone's side to shit. Then here come no storyline having as Wendy coming down being all nosy. Okay, she brings up Monique kept saying that someone threw a drink on her, and that's just not true. A drink was thrown on Monique. Monique posted the still photo showing the drink being thrown in her face in the fight. You see her being doused with the whole drink at the it's bull to the shit. Okay, she also brings up how Monique just needs to say, that she doesn't like Candiace and that she took her anger out on Candiace. That's how she feels now. She has came to that realization now, but y'all are too stubborn to let her say that. Y'all want her to prove something or to prove who Candiace and Wendy. Well, Wendy. I'm not going to say Candiace. Wendy, Monique don't owe you shit. Not a goddamn thing. But had you shut up and had a conversation with her, now you would see she feels that exact same way. But y'all too dumb to let her express that. Okay? Candiace then brings up how Monique's a liar. I'm saying she's a violent person. She's always shown how she has this violent tendency or whatever. I'm saying she's leaking information to the press. Blah blah. Blah. I'm like, she don't have. Girl. I'm gonna stop. Wendy then brings up, I hold everyone accountable, and there is no middle ground in this. There is a middle ground, and the middle ground does not mean someone has to be right and someone has to be wrong. At the end of the day, you can't throw someone away based on an opinion. And let's not get it twisted. Wendy, you just got here. You don't even have the time frame under your belt as a housewife to demand anything from anyone. Go sit down somewhere, okay? And then Karen makes it clear, look, I respect y'all opinion, because what y'all saying is that y'all opinion, okay? I have my opinion. I am not going to y'all want me to abandon Monique. Y'all want me to just choose aside and abandon her, and I'm not going to do that, okay? Don't you dare act like I have not held her accountable. We then see a flash to the meeting where Karen says, Monique, you fucked up. What you did was wrong. So she has held Monique accountable. They just want everyone to be against Monique, and Karen refuses to do that because she don't have to. And then she said to Wendy, as educated as you are, you sound so ignorant. And I was like, yes, she does. Yes, she does. What I will not do is be forced to take anybody else's opinion as my own, okay? I will not do that. And I was like, And then they kind of, calm things down. Okay, let's stop here. Let's walk away before things get too bad. And then Candiace like, I just don't like how Karen is not backing me up. Well, then leave, bitch. Go away. The amount of hate Monique is getting for simply making a mistake and them not really giving her a chance to make up for it. It's the dumbest shit ever. And even this is the dumb part. Robyn said, I don't know if I said this. I don't know if I said this or not yet. Robyn said, I don't think that Monique has changed in 2 weeks. Like, how can anyone, be remorseful in 2 weeks? So let me get straight. Y'all wanted her to be remorseful at that meeting. Y'all wanted her to feel remorseful and be sorry. Y'all wanted that from her a couple days after the event, but it's impossible that 2-3 weeks later she has not reflected enough to realize how wrong she was. You hoes is hypocrites. Okay, you hoes is hypocrites. And I'm done. Peace.